Creepy.
Psst.
Psst. Hey. Lenny! Lenny, where have you been? This is my favorite guy in the whole game.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, Lenny, what's going on?
I was cleaning the showers, and I heard something. What were you doing inside that cell?
I saw something very strange. I can't explain it yet. However, a picture is beginning to form in my head. But there's still a lot I don't understand.
Maybe I can help you.
That would be awesome, Lenny.
Please tell me how, Lenny. I'm growing more and more desperate by the minute.
I have a key. I took
Dr.
it
Hanwell's
a long time ago,
office?
before they released
Good
us from
one,
the
Dragon
Institute.
Spawn.
Around the time of the event.
A key for
Event.
what?
Hanwell's office. Hanwell's
trust
office.
you?
Yes,
Of
Lenny,
course
you
you can,
can.
Lenny.
You can trust us
And I
with
trust
your life.
you as well.
Yes,
All
Lenny.
right. This is the key to Dr.
Boom!
Hawthorne's
Oh,
office.
Hawthorne's office.
He knew
All right.
things. There was chaos all around, and nobody saw me when I took the key and locked his office.
Good
Dr.
job.
Hawthorne. Of course.
Hawthorne.
Ebus Baker mentioned him in one of her recordings. He was quite close to the head director, right?
Yes, he kept secrets inside his office. You should look inside.
Oh, I'm excited. A new
Thanks, Lenny.
place, you guys.
This is hugely helpful indeed.
It is huge, Lenny. Can we ask you some questions,
Oh,
too?
one more thing.
Yes.
I was never able to enter the head director's office. None of the keys I took while cleaning worked.
No,
I
he's
think
not a zombie. He's a
Hawthorne kept
patient.
that key with him.
And the cleaner.
So Hawthorne's office may lead
Why do they
me
say
to Hanwell's
Hawthorne?
office? Interesting. Well, here we go.
Interesting. Here we
Here's the
go. Thank you,
And good
Lenny. Boom. I guess we don't get to interview him again. So, yeah, so Lenny's a patient. Look, he just vanished. Maybe he's not a real person. Lenny is a patient, but part of his therapy is cleaning. And you can see why they think they're going to have the whole place ready in 10 days, because Lenny's on it. Lenny is on the job. Yeah, Lenny's my favorite character in the game. And now he's given us the key to Hawthorne's office, so that's even more exciting. Oh, I think I might be going the wrong way. How unusual is that? I'm not sure to be true. Oh, and yeah, Lenny. Oh, no, I was going oh, I am going the wrong way because that's the basement. So Hawthorne's office is next to Ebersbacher's office. One of these days, oh, wait a second. Were we abreast of Crawford's cell? Maybe we never get in. Now, see, we never can get into Crawford's cell. We don't know who we are yet either. Every time we come up with a new name, I think that's us, and then it's not us. A new Group E name. But I'm ever hopeful. All right, I'm so excited to have a new office we can rummage around in. We haven't had a new place since yesterday, but still. Plot twist. Maybe, except I think we found out at the beginning of the game that Crawford got murdered. Or he died. Maybe he didn't get murdered. I think I'm confused about that. But that he died. So I think I was able to rule Crawford. There was something about Crawford. I think we were able to rule him out. Although, you never know. I mean, I'm wrong a lot. Okay, wait. Wait a minute. Oh, I think it's this hallway. Ooh, the receptionist is gone. Let's go see if there's anything else on her desk we can rummage around on. This is all her busy work. She keeps telling us she has so much work. They were mostly uninteresting doodles that Julia had probably drawn when bored. The ghost of Crawford. Well, that could be. We could be a ghost. What do we know? I think this is funny, you guys. Don't you think this is probably like their Patreon supporters or their Kickstarter supporters or devs or something like that? I love when they stick that in a game. It would be cool to be one of them, and then you could find your name on the list. Better call Jerry. Wait, who's Jerry? I wondered if the phone was still working. In any case, wait, what? Well, what was that weird thing about Better Call Jerry? All right, what? These folders were of no interest to me. Yeah, but rummaging around on somebody's desk is always fun when they're gone, right? Just makes you feel, like you're being bad. All right, can we type? I was sure that was the classic model used by famed writer Michael somebody or another. I think the lines have changed since the last time we rummaged around Julia's desk. All right, I think those offices are in this front hallway. Dr. Ebersbacher. Hawthorne's down here. Here we go. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's go. I wonder if it's on our key ring. Yep. Boom. Secrets will be revealed. News at 11. As if to foreshadow hideous revelations awaiting inside, the first drops of rain began to fall when I trespassed into Dr. Hawthorne's office. It seemed like no one else had been in here for a really long time. I had to read really fast because it's always done before I finish, and I still was done before I finished. Because, I like to add a little effect to my reading, but it's making me slow. It's not trespassing. Exactly, Dragonspun. What's up with that? An antique sofa. Wait, say it again. While the sofa seemed comfortable and I was quite tired, sitting down was not an option. All right, I guess we don't get to hear the first part again. So now it's raining outside. The ocean still loomed outside, its hypnotic ebb and flow presaging further horrors that no doubt awaited me. So I've decided that we are exercising our moral authority to investigate this room. Exactly. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody has to get to the bottom of what happened here. I've decided because, it's creepy and it's big and there's an ocean out there that we're in Maine. It has to be Maine, right? Dr. Ellis Hawthorne, psychiatrist. One thing was certain, he had an impressive career in his field. Well, okay. As good as any theory, right? I don't know if the game ever tells us. Probably wanted to avoid a lawsuit by the Chamber of Commerce. Books on medicine and, unsurprisingly, psychiatry. I didn't feel like wasting my time going through those books. It's our story? Exactly. It's our story, and we can tell it any way we please. All right, what do we got over here? The other funny thing in this game is that all the pictures in the Asylum are pictures of Asylum, like famous old masters' paintings of crazy people. Like, I don't think you would put that on the wall in your asylum. All right, this is quite cheerful, isn't it? Let's all cut up this guy. Papers. Hanwell Mental Institute. Confrontation in the psychiatric. What? No record of the venerable Hanwell Mental Institute would be complete without an account of Dr. Ellis Hawthorne. He kept his own papers, his own write-up, companion and trusted associate and loyal confidant of Walter Hanwell. Dr. Hawthorne's abrupt addition to the staff at the esteemed mental hospital was not without its share of controversy. He was an inscrutable character who, to the astonishment of many, quickly joined the highest ranks of the personnel list, skipping over roles held by established and arguably more qualified colleagues in the process. Maybe he had something on Dr. Hanwell. Dr. Hawthorne's accomplishments in the field of mental health are, for a noteworthy physician, meager at best. He rose to a certain level of public regard thanks to his imposing personality and stern countenance. That's really all it takes to rise. Just look stern. Rather than distinct achievements, and as he had a formidable presence that allowed him to immediately command the attention of everyone in a room simply by entering it. His signature neat black suit paired with his cold, guileful gaze inspired equal measures of respect and fear in his peers. He sounds like just the guy for this big old moldering pile, doesn't he? Rumors among those who were acquainted with the Institute's founder insinuate that Walter Hanwell's seemingly friendly, almost fatherly demeanor worked against him when it came to achieving his own ardent goals. It is speculated that this is the reason he chose to partner with Dr. Hawthorne, who soon proved to have more manipulative, ruthless ways of managing Hanwell Mental Institute. He's probably the one that has got the patients digging. Over time, the grisly details of Dr. Hawthorne's practice began to surface. Yikes. Many colleagues were horrified. Others who knew him well, less so. Testimonies hold that Hawthorne often engaged in heated quarrels with other staff members at the Institute. Nurses who chose to remain anonymous claimed that medical instruments previously thought to be lost would appear scattered around his office. Well, it's not unusual for a physician to work with dangerous tools such as scissors and scalpels. It is far more common to find these mishandled in an far from common to find them mishandled in an unsterilized environment. Nonetheless, this particular form of misconduct in Dr. Hawthorne's career could not be confirmed and was dismissed as malicious gossip from disgruntled employees. Dubious stories of patients secretly taken to his office late at night have not been verified either. Yikes! I was just going to say, so what are we accusing him of? Having dirty instruments in his office? Come on. Oh, that's all we get? Oh, bummer. All right, so far we have late night visits and unsterilized medical equipment. Potential. There's some potential there, but it's fairly tame so far. Oh, here's some more papers. Can we have these papers? Boop. I'm afraid my colleague, this would be Dr. Hawthorne's notes, Anne, has elected to take an inferior direction in her career. I try to be open-minded while considering new ideas, but my goodwill doesn't extend so far as to resorting to shortcuts when it comes to the advancement of the healing arts. As much as I can fathom the notion of an integral approach, contemplating the impact of emotions on our behavior, biology is definite. Wait, what? Our physical body reacts to physical impulses. We could spend ages accessing the mind's response to kind words, but ultimately it's the configuration of our phenotypes that matter. One cannot possibly identify a subcortical disorder by means of a conversation. The direct stimulus of cells will always secure the path to success when dealing with an obvious alteration to the brain. Well, she's a woman, what did she know? Yet Ebersbacher insists on her holistic approach, which inevitably devolves into a waste of time. Our society is crumbling, swift action is necessary. And in the case of this establishment, we are also spending valuable resources which are dwindling every day on her theories. Since I was hired at Hanwell Mental Institute, I have had the good fortune to work with various unique patients, investing a great deal of time. I know, right? I read a lot yesterday, too. It was exhausting. A great deal of time in learning about their issues. Many of these are behavioral complications deeply rooted in their minds without a clear solution. Miserable subjects exhibiting a debased attitude who couldn't possibly fit in the world of civilized men. Aw, boo, Dragonspun. I find value in dedicating efforts to those without real hope. Patients unable to produce a single neurotransmission that results in a meaningful stream of thought productive to society. But phony misfits who merely demand attention, I ask you. Okay, now I'm ad-libbing. The paranoid, the lonely, who mistakenly confuse the cacophony of modern life, assaulting our senses every day, with actual mental problems, Ebersbacher can fritter away her hours as much as she wants. My issue is the money involved. Because gathering a bunch of patients who are already in the hospital into a circle for chat costs a lot of money, evidently. In the end, our existence is a biological accident. It is the glorious expression of our genetic material that confers meaning to our lives, and the only tried and proven way to deal with the ailments of our bodies is via the practice of standard medicine, and thus a shattered brain can only be fixed by physical means. So I guess he's bringing them in here at night and cutting them open and tinkering? I don't know. And Dr. Ebersbacher, She has been she was a little confused about what was going on with her patients because she didn't know about all these things. So we know he's a blowhard in a black suit, but that's really all we know about him. Oh, a new movie, you guys, and a key. Oh, I'm so excited. We get to rummage around in his desk. What is this thing? Looks a little modern. He was there for the money, absolutely. And Dragonspun, yes, I'm very sorry that you missed hearing me read for about 30 minutes yesterday, which literally, we had so many papers to read. You're probably glad you missed it. Or you should be glad you missed it. All right, so we're scooping the key. Boop. This is the key to Hanwell's office. Booyah. And is this going to be a reel-to-reel tape or a movie? We don't know. We have both potential for both. All right, what else is in here? I want that thing.
This is the next subject.
Yeah, I wish we could have had him read for himself before. Yes.
Yes, we may proceed.
He sounds a little funereal, doesn't he? And he's talking to Charlie Brown's teacher.
Leave it to me. Hello, Leonard. Do you
Oh,
remember
Lenny!
me? I'm Dr. Hawthorne.
Don't be mean to Lenny, Dr. Hawthorne.
What do you want?
Well, you may not remember this, but yesterday you went inside a place, a big room. We need to know what happened.
Didn't you hear that? Wah, 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 wah.
What did you see?
I don't remember.
You need to make a big effort to remember, Lenny.
A
or
big effort,
unpleasant
Lenny.
Things may happen.
All right, we already don't
There
like Hawthorne,
was a tunnel,
and now we like him
but
less.
not ours. Things
Ooh.
looked different.
Ooh.
The smell, oh, such a bad smell.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Wah,
then-
wah, wah.
No.
No.
What happened next, Lenny?
Lenny.
At the end of the tunnel, I entered a room. Oh,
So our
my
tunnel
head
went
was
into
in
some other
pain.
tunnel?
So much pain.
Describe that room for me.
I thought he was going
I
to
don't wanna
describe
go
the
back.
pain. Come on,
I
Lenny.
don't wanna
Tell
remember.
us. And they electrocuted him.
Describe that room. Now.
Lenny.
It's so
Poor
large.
Lenny.
The walls are strange, with shapes I've never seen, and there's a glow everywhere.
Right? He's mean. We don't like him.
And in the center,
Well, people die
What
there.
is at the center
Right?
of the room?
I
no,
guess they don't want to call the funeral home. They want to do it in-house.
What did you see?
Lenny, what did you see?
my head is pounding.
Think. Think.
Think!
Remember.
This is like Twilight Zone voice, isn't it?
No, 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 no.
Lenny. Uh-oh. We're going to do something to
You
Lenny.
must remember, Lenny, for our sakes.
And we're going to zap you with a cattle prod. For our sakes. Ooh, I bet that is what he did.
What did you see in the room?
Aw, Lenny. That must be Hanwell maybe back there. Who is that guy, you think?
Off recorder until he's ready to speak again.
Okay, that was horrible. Poor Lenny. Alright, so maybe our tunnel led to another tunnel, and wary as I am about recording such notes on paper, Walter, so that is Hanwell, Walter insisted that we thoroughly document these experiences for the benefit of our research. It's true that the process of writing in a journal allows one to more efficiently collect thoughts and ideas, make sense out of them. However, I'll have to strengthen security measures to begin with. I've asked the janitorial staff to refrain from cleaning my office. He was prolific, Diacron. He had a lot to say and write. At first, we tried straightforward questions. What did they see? Could they hear any sounds? How large is the chamber? Yet they seemed to have no recollection of the encounter. Next, we followed with a set of more specific inquiries, and then we zapped them. What is the being inhabiting the chamber? Oh, now we got a being? Man, there's just all kinds. It's branching everywhere, this plot. Does it look like an animal? Can you describe its shape? Did it move? Nothing worked. Their minds are completely blank, as if that moment was erased from their memories. Moreover, there's no question that whatever happens inside that chamber provokes a severe reaction in them. The procedure is rudimentary, to say the least, but effective. We tie a rope around each patient's waist and push them inside, resisting the temptation to gaze beyond the threshold with all our might. It is hard to tell from our vantage point next to the doorway what transpires in the room, but we don't sense any movement. Apparently, the patients remain still or are paralyzed even. After a few minutes, we firmly pull the rope and haul them out. Bruises are inevitable as they hit the ground, but there's no better way of doing this. They don't react to any stimulation while in that chamber. Walter then uses the device to lock that strange door. He's far more knowledgeable than me on such esoteric matters. We believe what the patients experience is unbearable fear. Our initial guess is that they were becoming paralyzed was correct. After all, it's like they shut down in the presence of that blasphemous form before them. The human brain is such a marvelous organ. Even their deeply damaged mind react to protect them when they're in danger. As we drag them out of that ancient room, we can discern an expression of absolute dread on their faces. Insane or not, human emotions are still the same. Yet they return to their old selves shortly afterwards as we drive them back upstairs. I now understand what we must do. The goal is to instill fear. Their minds are clearly processing the visual information. The theory is that if we are able to reproduce the conditions of the encounter, we should be able to recover details about it. Even if one patient is unable to describe it all, we could piece together a more accurate picture from multiple recollections. Our current approach is savage. We subject them to extreme situations in hope of prompting a reaction. I'm not proud of blatantly beating someone like some goon. I bet he is, kinda. But the promise of the knowledge and purpose concealed in that chamber is too powerful and supersedes my dignity. His dignity? I know, there's that shug, like, dirt. However, these methods aren't working. They react to pain, they cry and scream, but they don't do anything else. It's not true fear. We are not replicating the conditions well enough. Yo. This afternoon, I spoke with Ebersbacher about the regression she's observing in Group E. Of course, I had to play the fool, but her incessant babbling formed an idea in my mind. For instance, H has pyrophobia. The mere thought of fire or talking about it. Okay, that's Hodgson, the one we just cut up. Hey, Zeeks, how are you doing? Good morning. You've just come in to listen to me read a lot. The mere thought of fire or talking about it makes him tremble in fear. Ebersbacher recalled an instance during one of her therapy sessions in which a patient casually said something random about firefighters, and H instantly became agitated, tears rolling down his face. Following this revelation, I took him to the boiler room. The incandescent red glow from the incinerators, the shadows flickering on the walls, and the intense heat emanating from every corner in the room caused a wild reaction in him. I proceeded to question him about the encounter, and finally an actual detail emerged. He simply said, "Big," but it's not enough. More stimulation is required. Further efforts have involved more extreme measures. Simply placing the gas burner in front of him provoke a state of shock. not unlike what we surmise occurs within the walls of that room. Poor soul. H can't grasp that an industrial incinerator is far more dangerous than a small laboratory burner, but who am I to judge his emotions? However, that state of fear wouldn't allow me to press on. He didn't respond to any of my inquiries, just kept silently staring at the flame, so I moved the burner closer to his chest. Leveraging their fears is indeed the key. We managed to obtain much more information from these new sessions than from all our previous efforts. A picture is beginning to form. J.K., afraid of the dark. Okay, that's Crawford. L.H., brittle bones. R.B., sexual act. Wait, what? B.L., denigration. All right, who are these people? So Jonas Crawford. L.H., could be Hodgson, but I thought he was afraid of fire. R.B., yeah. Oh, BL is Bertrand LaRoche. That's denigration. RB. Oh, LH, maybe that's Lenny. That could be. RB, sexual act. Who is RB? All right, so my theory, and it's not a theory, is that all this reading and papers keeps them from having to show us the story. It's just a little mechanic so we can get caught up without, having to develop a lot more story. All right, so that was seriously creepy and horrible. All right, let's check our book. Let's open the book, folks. Oh, maybe I have to get off of this part. I think some of it's probably better not to see. I think so too, Dragonspawn. I'm with you on that one. Okay, so now we can go up to the director's office. We can play that tape, which is in that room where the movie theater was. This part we don't know yet. Bertrand's symbol, finding in tunnels, and abuse of patience. Exposition is so much cheaper than environmental storytelling. Yeah, and it's quicker too, right? So they don't want to make a super long game. But yeah, okay, who is RB? Maybe that's us. I keep thinking every time there's a new person, I think it's us. All right, so we got new people, and we got Hanwell's office we can go into. Okay. All right, did we see everything in here that there was to see? Yeah, I agree, Shug. I agree. It's a little bit like, meh, that was a lot. And in this game, it's a lot. It's a lot of reading. Even if I weren't playing it on stream and I could just quietly read it to myself, it's a lot. All right, this picture isn't as bad. It's kind of a hunting thing, I guess. All right, I guess we got all of it. So I think we gotta go. We still got like an hour, you guys. We're good. I think we gotta go to that room with the movie, with the projector. And we gotta go to Hanwell's office, which is on the 3rd floor. Where was that room with the projector? I think it was upstairs on the 2nd floor. And, oh, the tunnel thing is interesting. So this whole thing about, this is a good time to ask, do you mind the reading? Because one of the games on my possible redeem is pretty prose heavy. I don't mind it. You know, Diacron, we've played a lot of games where we had to read the dialogue and stuff, and a lot of games where we don't. As I think you're learning, I'm pretty open. I'm pretty open to everything. I mean, I would ask more like, do you guys mind the reading? That would be more what I would be concerned about. I think it's the therapy room upstairs. Let's see what this says. Yeah, so we got the patient rooms. Oh, maybe it's on this floor then. I don't know, you guys. Thank you, Tundra. Okay, so if it's on this floor, where's the greenhouse? That's what I really want to know. I just want to finish that valve puzzle. I think we gotta go this way and cut through the cafeteria. You know, I really like to do a puzzle from start to finish, and I can't do it with the valve puzzle because I can't find the greenhouse. Like, this would have been a cheerful place to eat your lunch, right? If you're into, you know, penitentiary core. Yeah, even in its brightest day, this wasn't so great. I think we looked at this. Let me look real quick, but I think we read this already. Yeah. So one of the things that's kind of, yeah, we don't need to read this again, is this Kirkbride thing. So it was something to do with the architecture of the building, and this building was built in what they refer to as the Kirkbride method, which is jamming everyone you can into one big building. And then, this is stuff we learned from the game, and then, like another school came up of design thought, where they'd be better in these little like pods. And so they were trying to adapt to this pod structure and make new buildings, but they wanted the new buildings attached by tunnels. And so what they did to save money is that they made the patients, although evidently only the patients in Group E, dig the tunnels, right? And so now what we think is happening, so then we also found out about this quadriceps fungus, and now what we're finding out is maybe there's some, supernatural element, like their tunnel dug into they discovered some big room in some other tunnel, and there's some being in there. I don't know, we got like all the things happening at once. All the different possible theories. I mean, possible tropes, right? So we got, well, I guess digging a tunnel isn't really a trope, but we got the mushrooms, the quadriceps fungus, and now we have this unknown being that has come to our attention. No way to go in. It was better to move on. Well, I don't think we want to go up the stairs because I don't know. I think we just have to peek into all these rooms. This is the laundry room. And strangely enough, the greenhouse isn't out there. Or maybe we're just not allowed to see it yet. This is like a gallery, but it's not the greenhouse. Look at that guy peeking around. Yeah. I'm like completely obsessed with this greenhouse, so much so that oh, that was cool. We got a little rain and lightning that I can't focus on what's happening. Did learn a lot of stuff in the therapy room. All right. Oh, this is the trashed bathroom. I mean, the map said the therapy room was on this floor, yeah? Oh, here we go. Booyah. So I don't know if this tape that we have is a film or if it's a reel-to-reel. I'm kind of guessing reel-to-reel, so we're going to go over there first and see if that works. Perhaps not. We have watched a lot of movies, so that's been kind of cool. My uncle had one of these TIAC reel-to-reel players, you know, before we all had cassette players, and none of which we have anymore. All right. Oh, that's right. One of these, oh, I forgot about that, you guys. One of these boxes was empty, and that's the movie. All right, now we got to get our hand positioned just so we can get the little tool time thing. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Oh, is this the big room? Oh no, this is the furnace room where they put Hodgson. Well, that was quite horrifying. I'm guessing that's Hodgson down there.
Careful, the artifact.
The artifact. Okay, so now we know there's some sort of artifact that's down there through the furnace room. Well, that was terrible. Yeah, that was pretty terrible. All right. So we learned that. And then we can go to Hanwell's. Let's check our book. Tasks. Play the reel. Okay, retrieve item in the basement. So, I don't know. Should we go downstairs to the basement or should we go upstairs to the director's office? Plus, you know, I hate to like click on everything every time. I mean, I clicked on everything thoroughly, of course, at first, but you know, in some of these games, like new things become apparent, and I hate to be missing in case that's what's happening, but on the other hand, it would take forever to click on everything every time we came into a room. Okay, we're going downstairs because the basement, right? That's cooler by far. Basements are always cool in scary games. Down we go. I wish we could whip out our torch like we have in Kingdom Come Deliverance, my afternoon game. Oh. Okay, here we go. So, we know where the furnace room is, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, you know what? Maybe. I wonder if... So we have this one basement door that we can't get into. I wonder if we have to go all the way down, like, into the sewer. Because if the furnace room is on this floor, then it would be below that. Do you think they locked him in the sewer? That doesn't seem like a place to make him afraid of fire. This room has the grossest squelchy floor. I probably got to go into that furnace room and then have a comment about where it is I'm looking. Yeah, so this is the puzzle where we still need to find the greenhouse so we can open the septic system, although, yeah, I don't know. All right, let's go back to that locked door just to be thorough, and then we'll go back to the furnace room. Again, you guys, 10 days. This place is going to be ready to go. We only have one new key. Wait, what's happening here? Oh yeah, we already did that one. That was the first valve puzzle. Thick chains prevented me from going that route. Alrighty. I thought that might be the case. Alright, let's go to the furnace room. Where poor, I'm assuming Hodgson was locked. Okay, here's where the tunnel is, you guys. So this is where they were digging the tunnel, right there, and then it got boarded up. There was no way I could remove any of these boards with my bare hands. I guess at some point we're going to be... We had a little electricity puzzle in here. We're going to be, I don't know, getting a crowbar or something. This door we can't get in. I'm assuming that door leads to the other side. Oh, where was that furnace room? Let me just make sure before we go through there. I know that room leads to the cells, where all the really creepiest people are. But I was pretty sure the furnace room was on this floor. It's this room. Here we go. All right. Someone, presumably a patient, had been thrown down there for reasons too disturbing to ponder. It all indicated that something important had been left down there, but opening this trap door was out of the question. Okay. But what else is... Okay, maybe there's a key or something in Hanwell's office. Here's the creepy furnace. Okay, this was funny to me because in the first day of the game, he's constantly commenting on how cold it is. And then to come down here and have it be cozy, saying that it was cozy and warm. And let me just say, on its best day, I'm going to guess this place was never cozy. Never cozy. All right, let's go up to Hanwell's, I guess. 'Cause I don't know, I think that sewer thing is the only place that's like a lower floor than this floor. So I don't think there's any place we can look. And where does it imply that guy was closed up? It must be on the other side of that locked door, I think. All right, let's see. One of these staircases is blocked. We can't go up. It might be this one. Yeah. Just so you can't go zooming up there, I guess. So now I gotta go find the other stairs. Might be here that we can use in the female patient wing. The museum was pretty cool. Creepy cool. Dr. Hanwell's office. We're here, you guys! I keep thinking I'm on the second floor when I'm really on the third floor. Boop. I know, this is pretty exciting, Tundra. Dr. Hanwell's office.